Hi everyone and welcome to another video. This is just a random video that I've decided to do as I was doing my readings today. I came across skills that I've learned and that they have helped me. I think they will help me, and I said, let me share these skills with my people on my YouTube channel. So that's what I'm doing today. It was just a random, right? And I decided, let me just shoot this video to share the 8 skills. Now, to the new subscribers, thank you so much for choosing to subscribe to this channel. And thank you so much for clicking to watch this video. To my returning fam, thank you, thank you, thank you. I can't thank you enough. God bless you. So today, I just felt like also to treat myself like the baby girl I am. So I'm going to be preparing something in the kitchen, just a snack. And I said, as I'm preparing this snack, also let me tag my people along so that they can see the kind of snacks that I treat myself with. Maybe you'll be interested in making for yourself for the bachelors, the bachelors, or the if you have a family, it's just a snack for family, so you can also do it. So it's just a deep frying moment today. I know mafuta ni gold Kenya right now, but we just feel like treating ourselves. Let's treat ourselves na kidogo tu kidogo tu kidogo tu. All right, join with me as I share these skills with you. Let's get to that video. So guys, these are my ingredients. It's not too much. Just want some potatoes. I have already peeled them off, washed them, and I made them into cubical sizes, so you can make them. You can make them the shape that you want, and then I will deep frying some sausages. Yes, and let's start it. So first of all, I will boil them, not to boil them kabisa, not that, just to get some heat. Okay, let me do it so that you can see how I'll be doing it. Yeah, so we are going to boil them and we are going to add salt. So you need to be generous with your salt. You need to be generous with your, depending on how your potatoes, the size, is it the size, how much, yes, depending on how much you have. So be generous with your salt so that when you're deep frying them they can have that salt taste. So we are going to boil them, but not completely, at least for them to just steam in hot water, and then we are going to drain it, and then so that we can deep fry. So at the moment we are boiling them, I've added salt. So this is water. Make sure you cover your potatoes. The water is above the potatoes, and then you add salt, and then you wait for it. So as you're waiting for this to boil, now let's get to the first skill that I've learned today. So when we are waiting for the viazi to steam, yes, to steam. So I said I will share skills, and these are 8 skills that I had to learn but will forever pay off. So, number one skill is public speaking. Don't mind me, I've written them down here, so I'm going to read what I read, because remember I said these are lessons that I learned. I wrote them down so that I can be able to share. So number one is public speaking. Public speaking is a skill, and it is an asset that will last for years. You may feel uncomfortable doing it because it's a skill that can be learned in a day. With persistence and consistency, you will become perfect in it, and it will pay off in future. So like for me, one of the things that made me to procrastinate my channel is that I didn't have that confidence. But right now, with consistency, I'm learning how to. I'm not perfect, but so me too, I was not even that confident in speaking, but with consistency, now at least I can say I'm a bit off. With consistency, it's giving me that confidence. All right. So number two is managing your time. Being busy doesn't mean effective. We are busier than any other generation in the last 300 to 400 years. Challenge your schedule and ask yourself, if you're effective, are you mostly focusing on the things you have to do or the things you're created to do? So, what are you doing with your time? Manage your time. So, that is the second one. And the third one is, I will read the third one so that we can go in. The third one is having empathy. Oh my God. That is the other skill that I learned. You can be most disciplined, brilliant, and even wealthy individual in the world. But if you don't care for or empathize with other people, then basically you're nothing. Basically, you're nothing but a psychopath. Let's empathize with people. Let's be kind. Let's treat people well. All right. So let's go to the next part, which was to deep fry. So, guys, I think at this point, when the water is about to boil, at what point should you remove the potatoes? Is at this point when the water is about to boil, so you remove them, because right now they are already halfway prepared. Not really. Remember, we don't want them to cook. We just want them to be just halfway prepared. So when the water is about to boil, that's when now you drain the water, and then you remove the potatoes from the pot, because the pot is hot and you don't want them to overcook. So you drain the water so that they cannot continue to cook, and then you remove it from the pot and put it somewhere else. All right, we are going to the next point as well. This is how I meant it, guys. This is how I meant when the water is about to boil. Now let's drain this so that we can be able to start now deep frying them. All right. Oil is boiling right now, and then there they are. I drained them and they steamed to become that one. Nilikuwa nafikiria hata ni mob. Kumbe ukichemsha zina shrink. So as the oil is boiling, we have to taste the oil to see whether it's hot enough for us now to go in. Yep. Potatoes, you can decorate them. You can add everything that you want. Sometimes I normally add turmeric for it to change color. So you can add turmeric, you can add garlic powder, you can add the paste to make the bajias if you want. You can add paprika, you can add anything. You can just decorate the potato. They don't have to be plain as it is. But for me today, I just want it to be plain. It's too cold in Nairobi that hey, unasikia tu kukula kula kila saa. So you can decorate. Please note, you can decorate the potatoes however you want. You can put the garlic powder, turmeric to add color. You can make a paste to make bajia, so you can be able to deep fry them. It doesn't have to. And they can see the bubbles are coming. So if the bubbles are coming, that means the oil is hot. But we also have another way to take a mwiko and put it inside to see if the oil is hot. If the oil is hot, it's boiling. You can see? Yep. So now we know the oil is hot because it's boiling. So we are ready. We are tutumi mafuta mingi. Hii imetosha ku deep fry. We are using gold here. It is too hot. Too hot. Now we are going to deep fry. No, it's too hot. Yeah, there we go. So there we go. Tunaweka kidogo kidogo, and then after that we will do this till the end, and then the sausages. We will come back once they are ready. As that is getting ready, that is the first round. Now we are going to the next skill, and that is skill number 4, which is positive self-talk. This one we've talked in this channel, I think, a lot of time, but it's also good because it's there. So let's get into it. Positive self-talk. It doesn't matter what others think of you, but what you think of yourself certainly does. It takes time to build a level of confidence and ability to believe in yourself when nobody else does. This is so important. Even to me, I always cheer myself up, even when people don't see the good that I'm doing. But I know the good that I'm doing in myself. So I will always cheer myself up. I will always say that I'm proud of myself. I will make myself happy. I will treat myself to congratulate myself. So positive self-talk. Now let's go and turn the potatoes. So the other tip is, or the other skill is number 5, being honest with yourself. Whatever you are doing, you must be brutally honest with yourself, especially in business. Always know that you compete with no one, run your own race. Know what you know and also be aware of what you don't know. Just focus on being good at what you do. So be honest with yourself. That is the 5th skill. And we'll go to the other skill, which is stop whining. This one was the best for me. Actually, I had to put it in bold. Stop whining. The other skill is number 6, and it's stop whining. I love it. Actually, this is my favorite. We must learn to stop whining about what will happen, what will never happen, what we have and don't have, what somebody did or didn't do. Practice a life of no whining, no criticizing, and no complaining. Most of the times we complain or we say that this hasn't, God has blessed you with something, but as in human nature, we find ourselves complaining about things and we don't consider there's someone somewhere else who really wants that opportunity that you have or whatever that you have. So whatever we have, we should be grateful. And this again takes us to the topic that we discussed on the how gratitude can come in a bigger way and how it is important to be grateful. And so we should stop whining and be grateful instead. All right. So that's number 6. Let's go to number 6. The the sausages and the potatoes, they're ready, and I'm having them with tea. Now this is too much cold, like I said, so I want to prepare tea, and that will be cardamom tea. So I want to put majani tea leaves, and then I'll put the cardamom. So this is cardamom tea, and ginger tea also. I'll add ginger. So yes. The aroma, the aroma. Yeah, so guys, now we are going to the other skill, which is number 7. And the skill is focus on the present moment. All right. So being in the present moment is where you will have the greatest control, where you will feel the most at ease, and where happiness flourishes. There's a super tight connection between happiness and the ability to live in the present moment. Staying present is the skill of having your mind in the moment, not in the past, not in the future, but right here. Love where you are, love the moment, love what you're doing at the moment. Just say to yourself, you are where you're supposed to be right now. I am where I am supposed to be. Products, guys. So I'm having it with hot and sweet chili and tea. So you can add guacamole if you want, you can add salad, you can add a lot of things if you want. But since there's cold, I'm having it with tea. If it was sunny, juice will do, or soda. But for today, it's juice. And if you want, you can add eggs. The sun-facing eggs. You can add eggs if you want, because why not? You can add anything you want, because why not? So thank you guys. That's the final product of my cooking today. Just a snack to treat yourself. Treat yourself. Bachelors, family, anyone can eat it, right? So that's it. Thank you guys. Now, last but not least, guys, is number 8 skill, and that is being consistent. I cannot emphasize consistency in whatever that you do. Life is a journey. Success is not one-time action, but a continuous process. There is no time to mourn over your failures, because this waste time, but just pick yourself up and keep moving on. Success is not a destination, but a process of consistency, of journey. Be consistent in everything that you do, whatever you want, whether it's success in your life, in everything. Consistency, persistency in everything that you do. Remember that it pays. Thank you so much, guys, for tuning in. Thank you for being with me up to this moment. I don't take it for granted. Please remember, if you have not subscribed, please subscribe to my channel. Click on the like button, share, comment, and we'll see you on the next video.